Welcome back, football fans and everyone else that's watching this video. Today we're going to be trying to predict Week 8 of the NFL, which is incredibly hard because the NFL is so unpredictable this year. Anyways, to start us off with our pick'ems, which I do not guarantee are right. If you lose money, it ain't my fault. We're starting with Thursday Night Football, a true plague on our society. Starting with the Minnesota Vikings versus the San Diego Chargers. It's Chargers easy. Carson Wentz is likely going to be the starter for the Vikings because short week, and J.J. McCarthy is... I don't have confidence in him entirely. I'm not sold on him. And also, they don't have What am I talking about? They don't have Van Ginkel. So, the Brian Flores defense, which I am actually very afraid of. I think it's one of the scariest defenses to play against in the NFL. It just kind of doesn't work without Van Ginkel, to be honest. So hopefully Justin Herbert can, have a great performance on offense, and the Chargers defense can put something together so they don't just get dropped with a giant score on their head. But yeah, I think the Chargers have this one. Moving on to Sunday games. We don't have a 8 o'clock in the morning game. Say thank you, Roger Goodell. Thank you. Thank you, Roger Goodell. I'm so sorry, guys. Anyways, Miami Dolphins versus Atlanta Falcons. Not much to say here. It's going to be the Falcons. I fully believe that. The Miami Dolphins are one of the few teams that are very predictable. They are very, very bad. Their starting quarterback is Tua. Their head coach is Mike McDaniels. Their wide receiver one is Jalen Waddle. They lost their tight end one. And even with all those pieces that they had that they've lost, they still weren't good. And I don't think the scheme is bad even. I think it's just, at this point, Tua's brains have been scrambled so bad that he can't execute the plays. I think he should medically retire for his own safety, genuinely. That's where I'm at with the Dolphins. Also, the Falcons have Bijan Robinson. Drake London's really good, and I like Michael Penix a lot. I like Michael Penix Jr. I'm excited to see him progress within his career and get more confident. I like Penix a lot. Moving on to a game that's going to be hard to watch for me. But, I'm doing it maybe not out of the smartness of my brain, but the purity and the passion of my heart. I'm saying bear down, baby. Bears, Ravens, we're saying Bears are taking it. Caleb Williams against that dog, the absolute dog water Ravens defense. I think he'll be able to put something together very, very well. I think we'll see another breakout game from Kyle Monangai. And, Lamar Jackson, it's kind of hard to get him to turn the ball over. It happens. But the Bears can do it. And that's if Lamar Jackson starts. I think they have Thursday next week, so there's a chance they want him to play Thursday next week, but not Sunday this week because of his injury. So that could change how things go. Let me double check that schedule. Yeah, Ravens have a Thursday game. So there's a chance Lamar doesn't start. So Cooper Rush, takeaways from Cooper Rush will be a whole lot easier. And hopefully we can piece something together against the Ravens defense. But yeah, I think the Bears could win this one. If the Bears lose, not shocked. Just a little upset that it happened. But yeah, bear down, baby, bear down. We take those. Bills, Panthers. They have the same amount of wins, guys. I hope everyone knows that these two teams have the same amount of wins. I'm going Bills because it's the rational thing to do. But if the Panthers won this game, I wouldn't be that surprised. I think the Bills take it. But the Panthers, hashtag keep pounding. Keep pounding. Oh, thank you, Bryce Young. If he plays, it could be Andy Dalton. But yeah, I think the Bills take it. Then we have Jets, Bengals. It's the Bengals. I've been high on the Jets. I've been thinking, well, they're going to figure it out. I think the Jets are a cursed organization at this point. I might have a short about it here in a minute. I think Justin Fields is better than he has been playing the past few weeks. Like, genuinely, I think the play he's had on the field lately has been the worst, at least the worst of his whole career. And it's genuinely embarrassing. I think part of it is definitely on him, but I think part of it's also on the offensive scheme. Braylon Allen being injured also doesn't help because that hurts the run game a lot. And, not having a run game really hurts your ability to pass the ball. Also, your wide receiver one and truly your only wide receiver on your team being injured definitely doesn't help the passing game because the guy that had to be double teamed before isn't there. So now everyone is covered. No one's open. You can't get a wide open receiver because there is no wide open receiver. So the easy throws are gone. Joe Flacco is an evil man, an elite man, and I think he's going to be able to tear up the extremely undisciplined Jets defense. And Bengals take it. Joe, just any Bengals quarterback named Joe is going to be good. Bengals win here. 49ers, Texans, probability for some reason saying Texans where I'm looking. I'm going Niners. For some reason, whoever plays wins for the Niners. I don't get it. They shouldn't be this good. They just are. It doesn't make sense. I think Mac Jones might be better than Brock Purdy. Draft position, it makes sense. And, everyone made the joke that Brock Purdy was a system quarterback. It wasn't really a joke, but everyone was saying Brock Purdy's a system quarterback. He is. Kyle Shanahan just built a playbook that, weighed heavily to his strengths, which is what every team should do. Play to your quarterback's strengths. They got to the NFL for a reason. Maybe their strengths should be a part of the playbook. It's a tough concept, isn't it? Anyways, 49ers take this. That team just wins games. I think if Brock Purdy plays, there's a higher chance they lose. But if it's Mac Jones, now with George Kittle, I think that team is better. And the Texans are kind of really dookie right now. They're poop from a ass. Moving on, Browns, Patriots. Fellas, this is not rationality. This is not intelligence speaking. This is a madman talking, and I'm browning out. I'm browning all over the place. I'm taking the Cleveland Browns here. This is nothing against the Patriots even. Maybe it's like some post-traumatic response to like being a football fan during the 2000s and 2010s. But something hurts about watching the Patriots win games. You know what I mean? Drake May is actually kind of electric, and I was dogging on him before the season started, so my apologies, Drake May. But I just feel like how many elite defenses has Drake May played against? How many Myles Garrett types has Drake May played against this year? There's Max Crosby. Max Crosby's great. Love him. But, like, I don't know. I think the Browns could take it off defense alone. Because I know their offense isn't doing anything. The Patriots' defense is, like, just good enough to get through these games that they are. I don't know. I think we may see some old Drake May tendencies come through in this game, and Cleveland's defense is able to capitalize on it. Dylan Gabriel's like gaining confidence, and that's cool. But to me, on the outside, as of this moment, he doesn't seem like the future in Cleveland. But yeah, that's conversation for another day, I guess. Giants, Eagles. I think the Eagles are taking more risk, and I think them playing in a more risky manner is what will help them win games in the future. Because Saquon is shut down, essentially. He's not doing shit, so running the ball isn't working. Passing the ball, that might work. Jalen Hurts can toss the pill. He can. He's pretty good at it. So if they're able to throw the ball to their great receivers, things should go well. So yeah, I'm taking the Eagles. They're playing more risky now. They've lost a couple games. They've realized that what they were doing wasn't working. Sometimes you need to have an explosive play. That helps you win games. So, I think Eagles got their head out of their ass. Tampa Bay, New Orleans. Divisional game, anything happen. Baker Mayfield throws a touchdown pass to a 10th string wide receiver to win the game. Tampa Bay wins. Baker magic. That's all it is. And Teddy Bridgewater, he dies of teeth. Next up, wow, what an afternoon game we have here. Broncos, Cowboys. I'm going Cowboys here. Okay, I'm going Cowboys here. And they've done me some good this year. Thank you, Cowboys. You gave the Bears a great win. You embarrassed the Packers by making them draw, which I think is sometimes worse than losing. It's really funny when it happens. And also, you made the Commanders look awful, like they are. So thank you, Cowboys. Thank you, Dak Prescott. Thank you very much for what you've done for me as a human being. And for that, I'll award you my favor this week. Cowboys will beat the Broncos for all the reasons I just stated. Plus, I watched Brandon Perna, That's Good Sports, power rankings this week, and his curse wheel cursed the Broncos, and it's only been wrong like once this season. So, Dre Greenlaw's suspended right now, so there's a decent chance that the Cowboys pull this out. Next up, Titans, Colts. It's Colts. We don't need to talk about it. It's Colts. It's Colts. It's Indiana Jones. Green Bay Steelers. This is the Aaron Rodgers revenge game. I have seen Aaron Rodgers terrorize me for most of my life. I genuinely despise that man for so many reasons on so many levels. I do not like Aaron Rodgers. But, Aaron, do me this one solid, win your revenge game. Beat the Green Bay Packers. Please, Aaron. Please. This is the one thing I'll ask of you. Aaron Rodgers, win your revenge game. And then Monday night, the one and only Monday night game. There's only one this week, thank God. We have Marcus Mariota versus Patrick Mahomes. It's going to be the Chiefs. The Chiefs get the calls. The Chiefs have their receivers back. Patrick Mahomes looks better than he has for the past 3 years. The Chiefs are better than they have been in a long time. And I hate to say it, but they almost look fun now. So yeah, I think the Chiefs take this by like a dillion points. A bajillion. Yeah. Anyways, that's it for week 8. That's all the matchups. That's all the matchups you get. Sorry. That's it. Doing terrible in fantasy. If you want to check out Super League, which is a one singular multi-sport league, comprises of now 4, but currently 3 different sports fantasy leagues with interchangeable assets. Go check out that playlist for Super League. Ton of fun stuff. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. See ya. Bye.